Good morning, my friends. Happy Thursday, the 21st. I hope that the week is treating you kindly and that, all your wishes are coming true. Definitely enjoying the cooler weather this morning. Went for a 3-mile walk last night with my buddy Crystal. We had a blast enjoying the cooler air yesterday after all the refreshing rain. So it's been a good one. I'm super excited. Sorry guys, messy hair, don't care. I'm about to go hit the gym, so whatever. Today's message is coming to you courtesy of the Slavic Legends Tarot. Definitely felt like its energies just had to be the one for today. I hope that you are all well. All right. So I do have openings in the office today for Reiki energy healing and or personal card reads if you guys would like. Tomorrow I'm out of office because I am taking a trip out to Merrimack to Rough Stones LLC. So if anybody needs some crystals or would like to see certain ones in the office, please feel free to give me a shout out and I will be happy to accommodate to that. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to reshuffle these because that was a lot that came out all at once. So yes, I'm very, very excited to be going to the Gemstone Warehouse. And then on Saturday, you can find me at the Pet Parade at Gaia's Blessings. And then on Sunday, you can find me at Hillsborough at the Earth Magic Shop offering tarot and oracle card readings with a bunch of other readers, which is going to be really exciting. I love when we do these psychic fairs. It's so much fun. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, which is kind of creating a thought process. It's getting ready to start something new, being like, I wonder what's on the other side. And that makes a lot of sense when we're getting ready to go into the new moon here tomorrow into Saturday. And then we have the Lovers, okay? So this is like honoring a bond between you and somebody. It could be your partner, but it doesn't have to be your partner. It could be honoring the bond between you and your best friend, your ride or die, the one who is always there, the one who's like, heck yeah, I'm down for an adventure, or will pick up the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're losing it. Okay, this is taking time to pour into that relationship, pouring into that other person. And then we have the Page of Coins. So coins is all about, the gas in your tank, the food in your stomach, the earthly things. This is saying like we are in a bit of a teenage era because it's summertime. We've wanted to do all this stuff, right? We've been enjoying the barbecues and the vacations, maybe a cruise or, whatever it may be. And we're in a point where we really need to look at our finances and we really need to start learning about coinage. We really need to start to learn about budgeting. We really need to start learning about investing, especially because the world's a scary, scary place right now. So we want to make sure we have investments for our future, that we're saving towards whatever the thing is that we're trying to gear towards, whether it be, okay, well, this thought process right here is, I'm wondering if I should maybe think about getting a new job. But financially, how long can I afford to be laid off while I do that search, right? Pouring into the Lovers, saying, hey, I have this thing I want to do. Let me talk this over with you. How do you feel about that? Or it could be, hey, I'm thinking about a move into an area that's a little more prosperous than the one that I live in currently. I have to figure out financially how that is going to be handled. How can I make this thing happen? And how do you, my true person who's always there, how do you feel about that? What do you think about this thought process? So it's really kind of feeding into that energy, the energy of change, the energy of a thought process. Maybe you're thinking about writing a book, or creating some art, or becoming part of an art event where your art will be featured. Talking to the person who supports you the most to see what their thought process is about that, and then hanging on to the money to be able to do that. Or how much am I going to charge for each piece of my art? Let me really think about the investment that I've put into it. Okay, so this is really definitely like a thought process, and an emotional connection. and then making sure you're doing your education piece to be able to bring it all together. I hope that that message serves you well, and until next time, my friends, so much love. Namaste. Stay safe. Stay positive. Until next time.